All right, we did our first 360 photo booth rental this weekend, made $420 for a couple hours worth of work. So I want to walk you guys through that and see if it's something you'd be interested in doing. Hi, I'm Emily. I own a handful of side hustles, and I show people how you can make an extra $300 to $1,000 a week working from home, renting out stuff you own to other people, having parties and events, and I share the behind the scenes of all of our side hustles, so follow along for more details. Okay, so if you've been following with me, you saw maybe 3 months ago, we got a 360 photo booth off of one of those auction sites that I talk about for crazy cheap. They're normally $1,000, the one I got, and I got it still factory sealed in the packaging for $300. So quite the steal. But I've just been so busy with these side hustles and my 9-to-5 full-time job that I had never gotten it out and set it up. I kind of tend to procrastinate like that. So I had a customer that had called and was asking about other rental items for a birthday party and asked, do you guys have photo booths by any chance? I did not want to pass up this opportunity. I work well under pressure this way, so I thought just book it and then I'll have no choice but to get it out and figure out how to set it up. That's exactly what I did. That is how I do business. I always tell people everything doesn't have to be perfect. You don't have to have all your ducks in a row. Just jump in and do it. So that's what I did. I practiced what I preach. I booked it and then said, I'll figure it out in the next couple of days. My husband put it together for me. They're actually very easy to assemble and disassemble, which is good because you do have to do that to move them to that location. The thing that takes the time, at least for me with the 360 photo booth, is that to be competitive with other people offering the same thing, you have to offer the custom photos. And what I mean by that is when they go on your 360 photo booth and take the pictures, it's either going to text it to them or send them or they can get a QR code to get the picture or email it to them. And when you get it, it's not just like the plain pictures. There's like a background that typically matches their theme. And if it's like a birthday party, you can have like their name on the bottom. So you need to kind of do that to be competitive and be able to charge what other people are charging. For reference, we charge $120 an hour for that, which is actually on the lower end of what most people around here are charging. So we had a day to get it put together, figure out how it works, and then to figure out how to make the templates for the pictures. I use Canva a lot with what I do, so that was fairly easy for me, but still a little stressful when you're on a time crunch. But we figured it out. We got it all put together, rented it out for the first party, and 120 bucks an hour. They did a 3.5-hour party, $420. Now, if you follow along, you know that a lot of times our stuff is all DIY. People come get it and take it and set it up themselves. Photo booths do not fall into that category because the equipment is extremely expensive and I don't want people trying to figure out how to set it up themselves. So that is one that when they rent it from us, we do deliver it, we set it up, then we come back, take it all down, and take it away. So that is a little bit more time laborious on our part. And it took more time because we had to learn how to do all this stuff. But when it's all said and done, now that we've got all that figured out for a party, this should only be an hour or two worth of work, depending on how far you have to deliver and go to pick up. But the photo booths can be there's a few other party rental people I know that basically say they just print money renting out these photo booths. So we have a 361 and we also have the tower one with the light on top that I hadn't rented out either. These are now going to both be posted now that I know how to do the software. It's very easy and should be a really good source of income for us. So this will be added to our other party rental options and thrown in there, and hopefully we'll get these rented out quite a bit and make a few extra $1,000 a month on the photo booths alone. Okay, let me know if you have any questions.